This is the MIVI called Classic, and in this video, I'll list out all the pros and cons of using these earphones. So, without further ado, let's get started. Now, let's see what we get in the box. In the box, you get the earphones, some extra tips, and a charging cable, which is very short with some documents. It comes in 6 colors, that's black, blue, white, green, I guess it's orange, and if I'm not mistaken, it's blue. Did I say blue earlier? So it's black, blue, red, orange, white, and green. That's 6. So yeah, it comes in 6 colors. I have the black with me because I like this color. This has a neckband design and is made of plastic. It is very light actually, and after some time, so if you're wearing it for some time, you'll just not notice it. It has magnets on the back of each earbud, which is very useful. So when you're not using them, you can just stick them together. The great thing about neckband earphones, at least for me, apart from the battery life, which is actually great on this device, more on that later, it has equal weight on your left as well as right shoulder, so it will not dangle here and there. For instance, I have my OnePlus Bullets Wireless 2 with me. So if you can see, so this is just an example. It's the same for these MIVI earphones. So if I just wear it, so it has equal weight, so it will not dangle here and there. That's pretty good for me. Moving on, there are 3 buttons on the right band. So one button is for play, pause music, skip to the next track, go back to the previous track, answer, end calls, and the other 2 are volume controls. So there's a mic too, and let's see how it sounds. So this is how the microphone of the MIVI Collar Classic sound. This has Bluetooth 5.0 and supports the SBC codec. I wish they supported AAC, because if you make earphones which are dedicated to music, you should at least support AAC. SBC is like in the bottom level of all the codecs, of all the Bluetooth codecs out there. I will drop a link in the description below explaining all about SBC, AAC, aptX, and so on. You will come to know SBC is not that good. If your earphone has it, there are chances that it might not sound good. As for the range, it is typical at 10 meters, and I did not face any disconnections while I was roaming around in my home. My gym is closed, so while I was roaming around in my home. This is IPX5 rated, so it can withstand sweat, and it will be perfect for your gym if your gyms are open. So mine are not open. There's a charging port too on the right band, and it's micro USB. MIVI is living in 2016 where micro USB was the norm. They haven't moved to Type-C. I mean, if you buy earphones worth 700 to 800 bucks, neckband style earphones or any other earphones, you actually get truly wireless earphones at, I believe, 800 or 900 Indian rupees. They have Type-C. I don't know why they didn't include Type-C in this, because if I see MIVI earphones a bit higher up the price chain, they will have Type-C, but not this. I don't know why. As for the charging time, it takes around 40 to 50 minutes to fully charge it from zero. That's pretty good. Speaking of the charging time, the total battery life. MIVI claims that you can get 24 hours of battery life with the music turned up to 70% of volume. I listened to my music at 60 to 65% volume, and I got way more than 24 hours. It was approximately 31 hours, so that's pretty good. And considering the price point, actually forget the price point, 31 hours on any earphone is pretty good. And if you can include 24 plus hours of battery life on neckband style earphones at this price, I don't know why other manufacturers aren't doing it. Also, MIVI claims that you can get 10 minutes of music. I'm sorry, MIVI claims that you can get 10 hours of music with 10 minutes of charge. So it supports fast charge. Now, on to the main part, the audio quality. In one word, it sounds quite good. Okay, that's 4 words, but it sounds good. On MIVI's site, it says exceptional sound quality, and I'm quoting from the site, built with dual audio radiators for studio grade sound, and the earphones are fine-tuned. Well, that's not true. I mean, it sounds good, but not exceptional. I don't know when these marketing people will understand that the more you try to hype up a product by just posting out things that aren't true, the more it will seem like a lie. Coming to specifics, MIVI says that it has strong bass. And here they are right. The bass is very strong. It gets a bit muffled at some songs, but in totality, it's very good. I wish the bass was a bit clear, but hey, that's just me. That's how I like my music. I like it tight. That doesn't sound right. Anyway, the mids and highs are very good, but they are not exceptional. They are very good, but this is nothing to write home about. So it will play almost every genre of music except rock music. It will play rock music, but it will not do justice to those songs. So there's that. So if you're an avid EDM or electronic music listener, these are just for you. As for the latency, I did not notice any. So let's close with pros and cons. Pros. First, it has good audio for the price. So I have not mentioned the price earlier. It costs $9.99 on Flipkart, and for the price, the audio is very good. Second, it has great mics. It is water resistant up to a point, so it is IPX5 rated, so it will be good in the gym. That is, if your gyms are open or will open in the near future. So it has dual pairing. So I have not mentioned this earlier. So what these earphones do is you can connect two phones at the same time. So let's say you get a call on one phone and you're listening to music on the other phone. You can just answer the calls, use the earphones, the music will pause on the first phone. You can just answer the call, talk to the person, end the call and play your music. Seamless. That's pretty great. The last point is battery. It provides, MIVI claims it provides 24 hours of battery. I got 31 hours with 60 to 65% volume. So let's move to the cons. Firstly, the build quality. This is a plastic build. Although it's good quality plastic, but it just feels cheap to me. So build is not a strong suit for these earphones. The second is wire noise. So what I mean by wire noise is if you just, so this is just an example. So if you just take your earphones and if you just plug them in your ears and just rub on one of the bands or the wire noise is transmitted straight to the earbuds and to your ears. So if you are listening music and you get this wire noise, the music will not sound good. You will get irritated in a very short time. So one more con for the build to me is the fit. So this is quite subjective. It did not fit perfectly for me. It always felt like the earbuds would just fall out of my ears. Though it didn't, but I always had that feeling. It's not a con, but something that I wanted to let you know. So the next point, the third point is the charging port. Micro USB. I'll not say anything more, but I hope they launch these earphones with Type-C in the next iteration. The next point is weak magnets. The next is the codec. As I mentioned earlier, this has SBC, the worst codec that you can have. And the last point is slow pairing. So with my OnePlus Bullet Wireless 2, it takes around 5 seconds for it to pair with my phone. So I can just turn the Bluetooth on my phone, take these apart. So these are also magnets. Take these apart and in around 5 seconds, it will pair. Now with these MIVI earphones, it takes around 10 seconds. So I'm just nitpicking here, but something that I wanted to let you know. So those were the pros and cons. Do you also have these earphones? If yes, do let me know in the comments below on how these sound. And since you're commenting, share this video with your friends, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell icon. That's it for this video. I'll catch you in the next one.